What's up, sluts? I'm Jake.
And I'm Mary. And
I'm RFK Jr.
Get out of there. Today we're going to be...
The spirit is with us!
Oh, man.
Today we're also going to be talking about another lovely spirit. The one, the only, Old Granddad. The 114 specifically.
A.K.A. OGD.
OGD 114.
You know me. A.K.A. the man behind the image. Meredith Basil.
Hayden something.
Hayden. It's senior. Senior, the third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah, back in the 1700s, every Catholic had like 14 first names, and they could never pick.
But because he was from England, makes sense why his name was Meredith.
Meredith? Kind of a little name, honestly, but I mean, he makes good hooch, so.
Does he?
From what I hear.
No. So,
I mean,
anyway.
It's still around, isn't it?
I mean, it did start in the 1800s from his grandson, right?
Yeah, his grandson started the
OGD brand.
OGD
As an homage
brand.
to his great, or to his not great.
The OG of the OW.
We actually saw the place where the locals burned down their shack that they lived in because they were being persecuted for selling weird pictures in magazines. I think they call that pornography today.
Yeah, well, those Catholics are always up to something.
But they...
No wonder people are always chasing them around.
It was weird because, you know, like in the Catholic Church, how they have like the depictions of Christ on the wall with like the stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
They did that, but like weird positions, and it just really made the Kentucky locals really uncomfortable. This is actually one of the higher proofs from Old Granddad. We've tried they're not limited, but we've tried their entry level, which is 80 proof, which is, we cleaned a couple drains with it. They have a bonded, which is 100 proof, and then they have this one, which is 114 proof, and then they just came out with a new one, which unfortunately our Jim Beam rep could not get us. Not sad. Sad. The new OGD 16 year, which we'll try one day.
Eventually. This guy doesn't have an age statement. All we know is that it's 114 proof, roughly 63% corn, 27% rye, and a healthy 10% malted barley.
We love malted barley.
I love my cereal.
Yeah, I mean, 114 proof. It's not bad.
That's a healthy proof, I would say.
It's healthy. It's not going to
A
taste like...
lot of our best picks have been around 115-ish.
Yeah.
A lot of the old elkers.
Yeah. Well, I'll say my first OGD experience, that was basically like, I thought it was Drano when I was drinking it, just the 80 proof. And then I realized it was in fact whiskey. It just was the corn ethanol. And then you said it could melt a steel beam.
Oh yeah, I figured that jet fuel can't melt steel beams. That's proven, but I think OGD could definitely melt a steel beam.
Yeah.
I mean, it took the varnish off your table, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, it really did.
So if you don't like it, you can always use it for woodworking purposes.
It also attracted mice.
Refinishing cabinetry, perhaps.
Cleaning your jewelry. It doesn't disinfect wounds, though. It's not proofed enough. So
Yeah.
Doctors, no use for
However, this stuff might do the trick.
It could, definitely.
So fingers crossed that the old 114er is up to the snuff.
So I end up collecting a bunch of OGD stuff just because I think it's fun, and it's something that I just do late at night when I can't sleep. I go on eBay and see what treasures await, and I ended up getting a pretty sick OGD thing behind us. I don't know if you can see it, but I went to a very sketchy neighborhood in Las Vegas on my lunch break years ago. Probably shouldn't have gone by myself, but $40 is $40, and I love a good bargain.
That's what I say when rent is due.
And then I also found a old bust from eBay one night. Cool thing about it is I think it's probably, I thought it was from the 40s. It could have been more recent than that, but like, who doesn't love a good bust, right? Amen.
I wish busts were actual busts, like instead of like doing like the whole head and shoulders things, it was just people
The OGD just has this...
Like, we have a whole museum filled with colonial patriots and their busts, and it's just George Washington's. But speaking of the American Revolution, OGD was actually a provisioner of supplies to the colonial army back in the day. So while he was a big and didn't actually fight, he was probably supplying them with some good hooch.
colonics.
Which is, you know...
Probiotics. Spent grain for their horses, most likely.
Mhm.
Cows, whatever. And hooch.
And hooch, probably. I don't know if he actually did supply them with hooch. I can only assume if that's what his grandson got into the business of doing, but I don't know. They're weird Catholics. Who knows what they were up to back in the day?
Things.
Doing some sorcery and weird Corpus Christi. Nothing against the Catholics. I'm a big supporter of the IRA.
Didn't you say that the land they donated to the Catholic Church is where Heaven Hell is now?
Yeah, I believe so.
I drove by it.
Back in Nam, even before Nam, OGD led a bunch of like Catholic families out west, and they settled land in Bardstown, whatever you want to call it, Kentucky. Bardstown, Kentucky, and that is the land I believe that the distillery now sits on. And then they donated it to like the Catholic Church of the state of Kentucky. And then I don't know where it went from there, but
well, you know, it's weird is you go to Heaven Hill and like all of the buildings have that weird, dark, like haunted house black mold on them.
Yeah, it's because Catholics are cursed. They're always running away from demons and trying to fight them.
So should we try this? I've never tried the 114.
I mean, we can. Do you want to just end it? We can just go home right now, actually. I don't think.
I mean,
it is kind of cute how it's like
it's a little short.
Orange and black. It's very Halloween-y. It's very of the season.
It is.
It's a cute little bottle.
It's very short and stubby, like me.
Oh.
Yeah, 114 proof, 57 alcohol volume, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Straight bourbon. Let's pop him.
We're gonna pop it, but why does he look like the old man that they ripped the mask off in Scooby-Doo?
Because it's always a creepy old man that's at fault. Haven't you learned anything from history?
No, you're right. You're right.
I think he's handsome.
Kind of resembles the bust. Okay, let's crack this open. Let me find the... Uh-oh, it's one of those.
Oh, God damn it. It already gets a one.
Hey, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, we're making traction here.
Oh.
Almost. Nope, hold on.
Son of a... Oh, yeah, just brute force it.
I'm gonna brute force it.
Yeah, gay strength.
Meredith's still pulling pranks, turning tricks. Alright, ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's try it.
I don't know if I want to. It smells really good.
Ooh.
It starts good. I think it's a little... I don't know the words to describe it.
It's like
starts good.
It's like watching the Penguins play hockey.
Exactly like that. Starts really great, and then it just goes downhill, and...
Okay, that smelled like barbecue sauce. That was weird.
That would actually be so sick if there's whiskey that tastes like barbecue sauce. Get on it, Texas. If anybody can do it, it'd be you.
Yeah, there probably is. There's definitely a Malort that's probably barbecue sauce flavored at this point.
It does smell like a high rye whiskey, like on the nose. You get like that baking spice smell. It's very sweet.
Yeah, it does have a sweet nose. I definitely get the oak. A lot of oak pulling through.
Maybe that's the taste I'm getting. It's like that like tanniny taste.
Yeah.
So like it starts off very sweet. It's not very hot even for the proof. I've read other people say that it's like a little spicy for them. Those people are just it's not hot. It's not hot at all.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's not like the one up there that I tried to do a sippy of it and was like, it's great. Like, I think it would be like a great cocktail whiskey, but I don't think I would use it as an everyday sipper.
Yeah, I mean it's like it's not super complex. Like it's very heavy on the oak. Maybe like a little bit of like nuttiness.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like this definitely tastes like it's like a Jim Beam product.
But because it's not super, like it's got a sweet nose, and it's got like a little bit of a sweet mouthfeel, sweet fin.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overwhelming, so you could definitely use this as a good cocktail-based whiskey.
Yeah, I think this would excel in cocktails. This would probably make like a pretty mean old fashioned.
Yeah, because it's not gonna.
Perhaps the Manhattan, maybe like a whiskey mule.
Maybe a whiskey mule.
I just drink this by itself. I don't do any of that cocktail stuff. Last cocktail I did was Fireball and chocolate milk.
Ooh.
It's good. It's deceptively good.
Oh. No.
It's not good for your stomach, but it tastes delicious. Kind of like a Mexican chocolate.
Well, I drank my whole sip and I didn't dry heat.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But like, if somebody gave this to me, I would not be mad at all. They're like, "Here's a free glass of whiskey." I'd be like, "Thank you." It's very sweet.
Here's the thing: if we had a blind and someone snuck 114 into that mix and said, like, "What one is your favorite?" Assuming you maybe thought they were all like barrel picks, would this be something blind that you might reconsider if it wasn't OGD?
No.
Would you be able to sniff it out?
I would bet money that if you put like barrel picks and then this guy snuck in the middle somewhere or like anywhere in the lineup, that I'd know that I'd be like, this guy's, something's
weird with this guy.
Underwhelming. The fact that this is only like a $30 or $40 bottle is why I'm like, this isn't bad at all.
Should rate it.
You could rate it. I just want to say, like, not bad.
Not bad. It doesn't hit me like Nene's hot breath or Schnauzer. Just breathing in your face.
Yeah.
It's got I feel like it had like a good mouthfeel. It doesn't really taper on too long, but it's.
I mean, you're kind of tapering.
Palatable. It's palatable.
You're tapering on a little long now.
I know. I'm sorry. Hold on. I will just get to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it pretty goodish. Like, I wouldn't be upset if I had it, but I'm not gonna like be looking for it on a bar. So pretty goodish.
It's fair.
What do you think?
One more. Once again, the nose is excellent. It smells great. It's very sweet.
Ooh. Hit you the second time you try it again.
Overall, rice spice right at the top, and then like the weird finish thing. It's 100% like the oakiness. It's very oaky. You get tannins immediately.
Yeah,
and then in terms of like a finish, it kind of does taper off very quickly. It's not like a thin whiskey. It's not like a very thick, viscous feeling. It's just like somewhere in the ether. I'm gonna give it a gets you drunk. Because it's 114 proof. It will get you drunk and it will do it very quickly. And I respect that, especially for a bottle this cheap.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do think for the price point, I still think Wild Turkey 101 is like the king. It tastes better and it's only 13 proof lower, but being more palatable will probably get you hammered even faster. So yeah, it gets you drunk. It's not terrible by any means, but it's nothing to write a long colonial letter to your sweet lover about. Well, that being said, it's time to actually cheers the man himself, so... Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it.
Where did he go?
Where the did old granddad go?
Oh, dude. How'd he get over there?
And why is he talking to Mr. Charlie Weaver?
Charlie Weaver!
Well, regardless of the facts,
Right.
OGD, don't know who put you over there, but we're going to cheers you, my little handsome skin cancer riddled man.
Carcinoma. Whatever.
Thank you for attempting to make good whiskey. I mean, it does get you drunk and it's not terrible, so...
It was his grandson. He honored you. You must have done something right.
Cheers.
Ooh. Nope.
Wait. So after that filming, we were a little curious as to why the old granddad ended up here when he should be up yeah, which I don't know if you could see in the frame. So in the spirit of Halloween, we decided that we were going to conduct a paranormal investigation. There are things in this world that we truly do not understand, and we want answers.
Answer.
Like, why the was OGD over here when he should be up there? So, we broke out a lovely Stranger Things Ouija board, sponsored by Hasbro and Netflix. Which, if you want to sponsor us, Hasbro or Netflix, you know who to call. Me, not her.
Mystifying Oracle, a Ouija board.
Mm-hmm. So,
From the below, or whatever the hell they call it.
We broke out some more. We have 3 OGD bottles, which, if you understand anything about the paranormal, the Holy Trinity is very important, especially since he was a Catholic as well.
Yes.
We also have some lovely Jesus-y candles. This one already went out, which is suspect. He is next to the candle that went out.
We'll note that.
We'll note that. Note that in the investigation, please, Jess. So we're going to get started. So we're supposed to place 2 fingers on this. I think you're supposed to warm it up. So like just do like little circles. Yeah, warm it up. Gonna make love to you down by the fire. All right.
Okay, what question are you gonna ask it? Is anybody there? That kind of thing.
I think. Let me do the questioning.
No, because you have yes, no,
yeah.
Goodbye, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the alphabet.
Yeah. Well, goodbye is us. We have to say goodbye.
Okay, we better say goodbye.
We better say. Yeah, I don't want anything.
So we want to see if he's actually here. Basically.
Yeah. So Meredith Basil Hayden Sr., are you with us right now?
It's not working.
Did you pass away shortly after the American Revolution?
Still not.
Nothing.
What kind of question? Did you ever in your lifetime create a whiskey? Oh, Granddad, please wake up, talk to us.
Meredith, if you're here in the she shed with us, can you tell us who will win the Stanley Cup? Oh.
It's moving.
Oh.
Moving.
P. E. N. Oh, that's like the Penguins. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. I.
Wait, hold on. He's getting a little aggressive on this thing.
S. Penis. Thought you were gonna say penguins. I'm just kidding.
That's really weird. Are we even? I don't even still know if this is Meredith or not. Never confirmed.
Let's reset it.
Let's reset it. Yeah.
Let's reset it.
Like the mouse. Get the mouse acclimated.
Yeah,
what else should we ask?
Do you like weeders? Weeded whiskey. Well, obviously not. High rye guy.
I had a lot of conversation.
No response. I don't think anything's happening.
No. Just wanted to spell penis, I guess. Just get one little bit in there, huh?
Well, if there was any spirit here with us, even if you didn't answer, we would just like to say goodbye. We're going to close out this session here.
Whoever spelled penis, though, that was
kudos. Yeah, that was funny.
His team is not that great.
I think we can conclude our investigation in saying there was no paranormal activity involved. I think what happened is that we potentially just forgot to place old granddad back on his proper shelf.
Or the dogs got to him.
Or the dogs. Or the rats. Or the squirrels.
There's raccoons in this neighborhood.
A lot of rodents.
Yep. All right, well.
I think we can conclude it. Yeah.
I guess all we got out of old GD was penis, so.
Yeah, which is, I mean, more than most people get, am I right? Well, another cheers to you, you wrinkly, skin cancer-ridden old.
I think we need to get his.
Let's conclude our investigation. We're done.
Concluding it, yeah.
That one's already out.
I'm sleeping. Alright, we're gonna walk out here.
Quite foolish of you to have believed I would not show, Marianne. Messages from the spirit world are quite slower when delivered by horse. I would also like to address a question that I had been asked during this rudimentary summoning. No, I do not like Wheaters. Unlike that bastard Julian P. Van Winkle, Sr., the son of a whore, charlatan. High rye bourbons are far superior, as I'm sure the colonial army has now realized by now. I spit on your name, Pappy Van Winkle, you swine.